Hi, my name is Starlet Quarles. I am the board president of the Grand Park Foundation. I was appointed by Supervisor Mark Riley Thomas about 3 years ago with the goal of providing more diverse programming at Grand Park that was not only reflective of his constituency, but all of LA County. I was inspired to create Allskate for Alzheimer's as a result of my mother's condition. She is currently living with Alzheimer's, so I know all too well what it takes to be a caregiver, the stress of being a caregiver. And when I would share my mother's condition with some of my peers, I recognized that they were dealing with the same situation. So Allskate for Alzheimer's, Caring for the Caregivers, is an event that is dedicated to the caregivers, the stresses of caregivers, as well as providing education, awareness, and resources for a community that is impacted by the silent epidemic.
My name is Petra Niles. I'm the Senior Manager of African American Services, Alzheimer's Los Angeles. African Americans are twice as likely to have a diagnosis of this disease. Quite often, African Americans do not speak about Alzheimer's because they may not even understand that the person does have that disease, because it's not often diagnosed early. It's diagnosed quite often 10 to 15 years into the disease. And so often once there's a diagnosis, there is a sense of shame. How do we actually deal with this? Who should we even let into this diagnosis so that they can receive assistance?
My name is Butch Grimes, and I'm a caregiver and an advocate for Alzheimer's. On behalf of my mother, her name is Gloria Grimes. My relationship with my mother was wonderful. Great family life, very supportive. My mother was a driving force in my life, and that's why I am the person I am today. Well, I started noticing the change with my mother probably about 6 years ago. Most people are in denial, and I think I went through a denial period as well, where we see things, but we don't want to accept it because it's really not what we're used to, so we don't know what to look for. You know, as I always say, we become the adult and they become the child. And it's hard for some folks to realize that, but it's true.
My name is Kenya Kirkland. I am an Alzheimer's dementia caregiver for my father. I am and have always been a daddy's girl. My father has been my protector, my biggest supporter, and always my best friend. I did not start noticing a change. My father did a very good job of hiding it from all of us. It was not until he was diagnosed that it was really confirmed that something was wrong, but it just looked like forgetfulness. It looked like bad judgment. It presented itself very differently from other stories. We're taught early on to not get caught with our slips hanging. Our grandmothers taught, keep it a secret, keep your business to yourself. So it's not, and it's embarrassing, for someone so highly intelligent, someone who has had such success, to be seen at his worst and at his weakest. So we choose to keep it to ourselves.
This year's theme, Caring for the Caregivers, it is in honor and in recognition of all the hard work that caregivers do on a daily basis when dealing with someone with Alzheimer's. So we want to celebrate you. So we want all the caregivers to come out, skate for Alzheimer's. We're going to have exhibit booths, we're going to have vendors, and of course, we're going to have skating from LA's best skaters. So remember to come out on September 20th to the 22nd at Grand Park, where we're going to be celebrating the caregivers and we're going to be honoring those that have been impacted by this grave disease. It's a free family event, and of course I want you to come out and skate with me. So come to Allskate for Alzheimer's. Care for the caregiver. Come out and show your support at All Skates for Alzheimer's. For more information, please visit allskatela@eventbrite.com.